But I saw that you have a background in international studies and speech communication. So obviously,
Yeah.
you're like an OG in this kind of like on-air talent in like the esports and gaming communities. But that wasn't always something that was an obvious like career path. So when was the moment where you realized that you could do this just in gaming, like that this is what you could be doing, this is where your community is?
It's hard to say if there was a moment where I was like, oh, this can be my job, because I think still sometimes I'm like, can this still be my job?
Yeah.
Can we, that's being a freelancer. But the time where I realized that this could be kind of my way to contribute to the esports scene was I was at a StarCraft tournament and I was looking around and I was like, look, I'm never going to be a pro gamer. I respect them. I think they're so cool. I want to talk to them and watch them, but I don't have the skill or the discipline to become a pro gamer.
Right.
I'm not going to be a tournament organizer. Where else can I fit in? Where is there a vacuum? And I was like, so many people want to get to know these players and they want to hear these stories and they want to have a human connection. And that I know how to do. So I found a microphone and a camera, and I just started interviewing players and giving the videos to teams, and it all kind of blossomed from there.
That's so cool. We love an entrepreneur. That's awesome. I think that's so cool. But so you got into it though, you already loved gaming. You were like a gamer in some capacity. You don't have to be a pro gamer to be a gamer. What got you started in gaming?
It was all very social. My grandmother was a huge gamer, actually.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought I read something where she still plays consoles to this day.
She has an Intellivision console, which she calls an Atari because she doesn't think there's a difference.
Love that
the
for
way
her.
that some people call everything a Nintendo, because that was the first console she was aware of. So everything is an Atari.
I love that for her.
But yeah. And so we played like Lock and Chase and the original Donkey Kong and this game called Night Stalker. And she would always, like, when I'd go over there, she'd bring it down from out of the closet and she'd plug it in and we'd play it. And she still has it. And she's like, as soon as, someday when I'm no longer here, this will be yours. And it's one of the most beautiful things she's going to pass on to me. So it was her. And then also my dad was really into computers. Even when I was young, we were kind of one of the first families to have our own PC. So I played a lot of DOS games like Commander Keen, Captain Comic, a lot of educational games like Math Blaster. So that was my inroad.
Yes.
Yeah, because we didn't have any consoles growing up.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to be in that PC realm for a really long time until my first console, well, I guess it was a Game Boy, but the first like plug-in console I ever got was a Wii.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I always felt that I was a little like late to the consoles. I had a GameCube, but I didn't have like any of the original consoles. But yeah, Wii was peak of my childhood. I loved the Wii.
Technically, we had an N64 in the house, but it was my brother's. And I was very salty about the fact that he got an N64 for a present and I got like clothes. And I thought that was super stupid. And I complained enough that I got a Game Boy.
I love that. I love that for you. Also, thank you, Stephen Lee, for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the VENN family. What's up, dude? All right, so let's talk D&D for a second. I have built a character here. And so I think you have the sheet. I have the PDF in front of me as well. I named it Kohana, which I'm pretty sure, but the translation might have been wrong, means little flower in Japanese.
Aww.
I'm trying to learn Japanese, but doesn't seem to correspond to my character at all. So I went Tiefling Rogue.
Great.
What does that mean?
So a tiefling is a really fun character that's not just solely like human.
Okay.
They've got horns. And the cool thing about them is that because of their demonic ancestry, they have fire resistance. So if we get into a situation where there's someone throwing fire around, you're going to be like, who cares?
Nice. I love that for me. Yeah, the horns actually really were what sold the class to me. I'm not going to lie, because I don't have any really experience. Fun. So I was like, everyone was like, go half elf. And I was like, okay. And then I saw the picture of the tiefling when I was looking up what it was. And then I was like, this sounds fun.
Yeah.